slowly coming up, so I want to make sure that it is recording. Okay, it is. So it's just announced I'm live. So welcome. I am Sarah Otis with Healing Hands Holistic Therapies, and I wanted to come on today and share Anahata code that came up during my group program that I'm doing right now, the 20 Days Establishing a Solid Personal Foundation, which is very important and imperative this year as we are in a foundation setting year. We're a 4-year. We are at the beginning of a brand new decade. And plus 2, this year is going to have some monumental shifts and changes that are going to knock you off your foundation, may rock you to your core. And if you don't have a solid foundation underneath you and within you, within your structure, things, let me find something I can hit. Wish I had something that was hanging. But say this is you, and you're nice and stable. So if something comes and knocks you, and you're stable, not much is going to budge it. But if you're unstable, see how that, and then that may sit and wobble. So that's why this year is so important, that we work to build up and strengthen our foundations within our bodies. So today's code that came up during my program, I was addressing any of the toxins and pathogens and non-beneficial energies that are coming up, because we're working through the dismantling phase of any existing foundations that were already in place so that we can build a new one. And I've been given the illustration as if, so when you are visualizing a structure, say a building being torn down, so here you have the building and you have the big bulldozer, it comes in and hits it, you know, with the big claw or the dump type thing that will break things up. Stuff goes flying, you know, dust and powders and building materials and things go flying. So, but what I keep using is that building is symbolic of this, our human vessel. And so as we dismantle and tear down the old foundation, we're going to be tearing old belief systems, old fears, old matrices, old timelines, a mixture of things. And within them, there's going to be shadow aspects that maybe we didn't realize were there. They were hidden. There's going to be pathogens. There's going to be toxins, non-beneficial energies, fears, other beliefs. So if we're not using something to kind of help us as this all is in play, it gets us into a state of overwhelm, fear, panic. And that's exactly what's going on in the collective right now with this whole virus and everything else that's going on, is to create fear. They want to fearmonger and create panic in pandemic. Because what happens, we've all been programmed in our program systems and our matrices that certain triggers immediately put you in a fight or flight. And that's what they want us in, because then it lowers our vibration and our frequency. And that's going to make a foundation unstable as well. So that's part of what this program I'm doing is helping, is to either build upon the one you have if you feel like it's stable but there's some, you know, some instabilities in it, or you can literally dismantle and build from brand new. But so from my asking today to address, you know, these things that are coming up as we are shoring up our foundations, the code that arose was Warrior Rose Flower Essence. And it has some great information about how it's going to assist. And let me get over here so I can read these. But the thing is about this particular flower essence, it's for protection. And I wanted to read, there's 2 different sites. I'm just going to read what they have. I'll start with this first one to kind of give you a backstory of kind of like that warrior energy. So it says, in our times, many people feel threatened or surrounded by too many negative influences. The key to doing well under such circumstances is to keep feeling strong and courageous. More than ever, we need tools to keep ourselves grounded, as in fully embodied, alive, and joyful, and avoid being a victim of our own very own fear-based negativity and those directed at us. Handling negativity and attack while being grounded and aware in our spiritual is our spiritual responsibility. Our ability to uplift and heal those in our lives is contingent upon every heart-centered interaction we have with our own inner world and the outer world. When you use this warrior essence, it helps you to become protected, grounded, support our spiritual growth. Helps us to stay upright in the faces of challenges and adversity. Hailing from the Thales clan of the sunflower botanical family is where this one particular warrior essence was coming from. But to finish saying, if you're not familiar with what a flower essence is, it's a very potent form of a vibrational medicine that acts on the energy body. It heals by shifting our awareness and understanding of emotional and mental blocks, which invite new possibilities and healing. Not only can these flower essences strengthen our psychic and emotional power in the physical plane, they can also support us as we travel into the astral plane during our sleep and dream state. And on another site, she has a warrior frequency as well. It has some others, not just the warrior rose, but this, what's so in line with what my asking was, and you know, being this is what a rose. So it says, many beliefs of the warrior is that of always being in battle or ready for war. In part, this is true. However, it takes rooting so very deeply, knowing primal love and knowing oneself in order to see things through. To get to where one is going is not stopping halfway or giving up. To dig into the love and courage is to know oneself as protection. One may be called upon to face adversity during this mission, though facing it head on and knowing there is a sacred boundary and greatness one is standing for and is upholding. Is just waiting to be reached on the other side through acts of fierce love when surrounded by darkness. The warrior is the light, having the capacity to shine even more brightly when harnessing the devotion and knowing one is capable as they proceed. So with everything that's going on in the collective, I just could not share this today with everyone, because this is really going to instill that frequency throughout your being so that you feel safe, you feel secure, you feel grounded and rooted deep in your own essence, so that you're not picking up all this stuff out in the collective that is trying its best to create panic. So I wanted to share all this with you all. So if you're new to me and have no clue what an Anahata code is or how we utilize it, I'm just going to do a quick little install for you all. So to install a frequency, you're going to put your left palm like facing up towards the ceiling or the sky, wherever you are. You can rest it on your leg. Your right hand's going to go over your heart. And then I repeat the code sequence of the assisting frequency. The assisting frequency is the warrior rose. And then the code is the number sequence that I read off. And we install that into what we call your heart torus, your Merkaba. Then it will go into its own process of how it wants to assist you based on what you're needing, the aspects, and it's going to affect everyone differently. So two people could be sitting next to one another, have this installed within their field, and going to have a different reaction or response. So to install, like I say, assume the position, and I'm going to read off the number sequence 7 times, and then you're going to put your left palm over your right, and it will be fully installed, okay? All right, so we ask for accept, align with, and hold this Anahata code. With gratitude, we align with the Warrior Rose Flower Essence. 3712-1589-4236-479. 3712-1589-4236-479. 3712-1589-4236-479. 3712-1589-4236-479. 3712-1589-4236-479. 3712-1589-4236-479. 3712-1589-4236-479. Now put your left palm over your right. Breathe in a nice deep breath in those infinite possibilities. Oh, it is so. All right, so I just wanted to share that with you all so that it can be there to assist you all as we all as the collective move forth into our empowered selves, because the thing is, this whole fear-mongering in the virus is just to get us off our path, to lower our vibration so that we can't continue to rise in frequencies as we're all ascending and becoming more and more awake. That's just a simple way that they're going to try to keep us from being all that we're here to be and share. So keep on shining, keep on being the beautiful, radiant being that you are, and know that you are love, and that I see you, I hear you, and I love you. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.